Buddy.
So much booty.
Welcome back, everybody.
Are you asking the gnome to shake his booty?
Yes.
I mean, sure.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
14. It's not bad. Not bad. You want this cod? You want this gear?
This cog?
What?
I mean, I could.
It's like
with
you
that.
do this, and then a cod. The cod. Why do I keep saying that?
I don't know why.
God,
That's
He's
a
got
very
Call of
nice-
Duty on the brain.
the gear comes out and it smacks somebody in the head, and they're like, "Ow!" It's like doing it with quarters.
I'm a baller on a budget.
Oh man! Oh, what was that old toy when we were kids, Joe? The Ninja Turtles pizza shooter.
Oh, the
yeah.
pizza
Like that
shooter! Yeah.
The disc shooter.
Yeah, oh my god,
Yeah.
it was so bad. It would hurt. man.
Anyway, we should focus back.
Why? Why?
Nom,
We're
nom,
here
nom,
for
nom.
you. You come here for us. Thank you.
So, he does some calculations, and after a moment or two, he looks up and goes, I can offer you the ship in its current condition with switching the cog out of the other ship and the fact that you are faithful for 9,600.
Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? I looked at my brother.
It's
We can afford it.
cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than it normally would be. We can afford it.
Okay.
We'll
So
have
is that a
400
yes?
credits left over.
Anyone can roll an insight.
I mean, I
I will indeed roll that.
honestly, I don't know how a baseline. I'll roll an insight to see if I feel like he feels like he's giving us a genuine offer.
Yeah.
But I don't have that knowledge of like
All right, then.
if it's a
Well,
genuine
I
offer.
mean...
Woo!
Banner, you do feel there could be some negotiating.
I think
Banner.
that we can get a little better of a deal for this.
Bring up the fact that we're helping him fix shit.
With
Look.
our possible assistance around the place, especially like moving things around, taking things, even if our technical skills aren't up to snuff, perhaps just having some assistance that can help regulate things around the area for perhaps a day could give you great assistance. And there are 5 of us.
I have a perfect
I'm not very
memory.
persuasive.
I read
Well-
the history of Fedora. I could tell you it all.
So
Give me a persuasion, whoever wants to, with advantage.
Remember,
I
I read that. I spent that entire time
Yes.
reading his history and shit.
I
and have a
know.
perfect memory.
I have +4 to persuasion.
You roll it then, please.
Well, I think
Syndra.
Syndra probably has the
Okay,
big-
there it is. Real quick. So y'all know how I've been on keto forever.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We decided to have a cheat meal once a month,
Oh, you
Cheat?
booty hole.
and this is the first cheat meal, and it's pizza.
Oh.
That one, I would say pizza or a fucking chicken Philly. Oh,
Mm.
no. You know? Yeah.
Okay,
I'm glad you didn't waste it on something stupid like fries.
Once a month.
So he goes, you drive a hard bargain. The lowest I could go would be 8,600.
That's
Is
a
that
pretty
good?
good price.
That's good.
You'll
That's
have
good.
to fix what's broken yourselves,
Of course.
but I allow you limited access to parts in my yard.
And I can spend some time working on projects that you have. Maybe there's some consoles or something you need fixed.
What type of defenses do you have?
Are you talking about ship defenses?
No, I'm talking about defenses for you.
I could protect myself rather well.
That's good.
If you have
It
any
doesn't mean-
ideas.
I'm not threatening you in any way. Of course, look at me. If I was going to threaten you, I would just tell you. I don't speak in sly words.
He really doesn't.
I have a friend that I feel will not be able to join me on a journey. And I would like for another person like myself, and like Rimbi is like legit getting teary-eyed. Another person like myself, and gestures towards the junkyard and his love for it, and go, that will protect you until the end of your life. You might have saw it, the large cat-like creature. I built her myself.
One that's out front.
Yes.
It's an interesting thing.
I built her in the lands of Fedora. She needs some repairs. I can make them. But if I tell her to, she'll stay with you and she'll guard you and listen to you and do whatever you ask. Forever. Like, Rimbi's fucking broken.
Yeah.
Like, he does not like this, but, you know, she can't go with him. Like.
Pet. Poor Rimbi.
As long as you take care of her, if you break her or damage her in any way and I find out, I will kill you. But other than that, I respectfully would like someone like myself to have her.
That's a very gracious offer. With that, I will open up more of my yard to you.
Thank you.
So, he will give you access to the yard. You'll be able to work on both your frame and Wrekyur's.
Okay.
The ship in general is all of its systems are going to be down to 1 mega hit point.
That's not a problem.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I know. I'm just letting you know. As well as it is completely missing a few things. The sensors are non-existent.
Oh.
That needs to be fixed. Okay.
Be like having no eyeballs.
Can you give us, like, maybe after the show, give us a character sheet just for the
ship? I am
ship
going to put together something. I just didn't want to do it until I knew which ship you were going to get.
Yeah, it's not like you should just make 3 ships and then give us a choice and then, all that extra work.
I mean, no, but I just like adding the mega hit points and then in the side with the features and traits, put what's missing or whatever.
Yeah.
Does he have?
I was just giving you a quick rundown. It's not going to take but a minute.
Does he have personal weapons or armor here, or just ships?
He specializes in mainly just ships.
Yeah. Hoping to do something, but okay.
It only has 1 of the heavy cannons.
Why do you hate us?
And it's also missing the hypercapacitor.
Which is the big battery storage thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Your suit is remarkably close to mine.
You will be able to, with the scrapyard and stuff, be able to build both of your frames.
Yeah. I'm looking at his frame. So I think, story-wise, it would make sense for me to build Wrekyur's, with, like, Wrekyur being like, yeah, I think this would be cool, I couldn't fit in that hazmat suit, it was super tight or whatever, and he bitches at me and stuff. And, like, yeah. And, like, this is what I think, and then from building that is when I would be struck with the inspiration of building the frame that more functions with me.
A gnome frame.
Well, more that it's more of like his is more of like a protective thing, right?
Right.
Versus mine is more of an integrated into my intelligence, my thought patterns, my processing. Because it uses intelligence for everything.
Yeah.
So
It's more of
basically,
utility.
yours is going to connect into your spike.
yeah, and then it also like it'll help me with reaction times and stuff like that because Alice will be integrated into it as well.
Right.
But like I think flavor wise, I'd work on his first, and then from his get the idea to work on mine.
That works.
So there's that. Man, that's pretty bad. Yours is cooler than mine in the sense that it acts as a life suit. Mine's not a life suit.
Mine is more combat oriented, so I'm more likely to end up needing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if you need to go outside, I can't do that. Like, I have a breather, right, that I can use as a gadget, but I don't have, like,
It'd just be for, like,
from
gas and stuff.
Yeah, it's from, like, gas and shit.
Yeah, it's super fucking handy because, you know, I'm going to be piloting the fighter, and you eject out of a fighter into space, and you kind of need the life suit already on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
never mind. I am wrong. It is a life suit. It's just not in the freaking part.
Oh,
of the
okay.
Oh, okay. Then you're good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know who to...
There's one tagline that goes, it also grants the benefits of a life suit.
it sounds like we're going to be here for a while. Maybe we should get those star charts.
Yes.
Oh, no, we definitely should. That I don't think that was ever a question. We definitely
should. It's going to take probably the better part of 2 weeks.
Do you make the checks or anything like that?
First,
or you just give it to us?
I'm
thing,
going to give it to you. You have high enough checks.
Getting that core from Ash.
Yep. And also finding a
with-
place in town to stay.
Well,
With
can we
you-
stay on the ship then?
No, they're leaving.
Yeah, we have a ship.
No.
No, our ship. Our ship.
Yeah.
Isn't our ship in space?
No.
Yes,
it's on-
your ship actually is right now in space.
Oh, so we can't actually work on it.
You can. He's going to offer you to be able to take a shuttle up and down.
Yeah, We'd probably be using
for
our
repairs.
shuttle.
Okay, so let me roll for the ship then, because then we could like tell us how many weeks. Like, obviously, I don't think we should have to roll for the suits because that's class shit, right?
Yeah, no,
But
that
for like the ship to get a starting mega points, because with my engineering skill, I can set our beginning points.
yeah.
And then we can work
Also,
from there.
I'm just gonna click this because I can do that 3 times a day.
Yeah, so
basically.
that would fix a lot of the outside stuff. I'm talking about like mega point repairs. This doesn't do mega points, does it?
That's not mega points. I'd be like, oh, this console doesn't work, and I could do
Yeah.
that to help the dude
Yeah,
who
the
sold the ships
process.
and stuff.
So maybe
Yeah.
I could roll. I re-roll with advantage. All right, never mind. I was gonna say maybe you could help me roll with advantage, but oh, you're helping him.
Yeah. I gotta find the section on ship repair.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes,
so
but what
just
I
so
was
you
saying,
know,
Wouldn't
I'll
we be
pay-
able to just stay on our ship once we get it? The shuttle.
like,
That's going to take a little time, though, even to get the ship.
We could focus on life support first,
yeah.
so that we could work more
So-
later.
Yeah.
All right. So, additionally, when you repair the ship as downtime activity, I don't know how many days it takes to repair our section, right? That depends.
Yeah,
on the
that
downtime
I'm
activity.
looking. That
The
I'm
ship
looking up.
The ship regains mega hit points equal to 3 times my proficiency modifier plus intelligence.
Wow.
So that's 7. So that's 21 mega hit points each repair. I don't have to roll. It just says
Right.
well, unless it requires it in the downtime activity, but it says when I repair.
So, yay for looking at rules.
While those two are doing all the repairs and everything, I figure that Swift, Banner, and I could all go out and do random jobs to get some extra cash.
Yep.
Yeah, we can work on that, and also getting finding places to purchase stuff that you want.
Yeah, like a
Well,
gun. I have to find where the price is of that gun. I might.
But
not.
you're in a good place to do all that because you're pretty much in a black market planet.
I
Oh,
do
it's
want to
expensive.
fix. That small amount of damage I did to Patches before I give him over to this dude.
Right. That's why I'm
Or
saying it's
her.
going to take a few weeks Just because you're building your suits, you're also fixing the ship
No, that's
and
fine.
all
I
the
get it.
systems.
And I also, during that time period when I'm resting, I want to be jacked into the system, and updating the AI.
Yeah.
Giving her access to like the current information and shit. Every so often we'll hear.
What I'm gonna say is during this time, you're gonna be able to basically remove the spike temporarily.
Uh-huh.
And he'll offer you to be able to hook it up to his network to be able to do the upgrades.
So I would do that at night then, because I would need her for during the day until I get comfortable learning all the stuff.
Right.
God, that has to hurt.
Oh, it's not going to be comfortable.
And I probably feel lonely now. I've gotten so used to her being in my head.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's like, oh, I don't have that voice in my head now.
Oh, it feels so empty.
But you might sleep a little bit better.
No, Rimbi likes talking. Yeah, this is not navigate. To be fair, Dark Matter, you have some cool systems. Do a better job with your ship layout section, because it is hard to find shit.
Yeah, I'm still trying to
All right,
find
ship
where the hell
repair,
the ship
195
repair
is the page number.
Thank
Damage
you.
repair.
Oh, there it is. Yep. I was almost to it.
195?
Yeah.
195
In
is
the
the
book.
start of damage and repair. It's after. It's not marked on the
Yeah,
side.
I was looking at the top where like
Yeah,
the
196
information.
goes. Let's see. Repairing a ship is a difficult process requiring many hours of work.
damage and
During the
repair.
downtime, you can perform repairs on your ship.
Oh,
For each day you spend performing repairs, make you DC 15 intelligence, technology, blah, blah, blah. If you are also proficient with sometimes success, regains mega hit points equal to your proficiency above plus your
Is
intelligence.
that weekly?
That's daily. Each day you spend performing repairs. It says.
Oh, is it day? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So I can repair 21 a day if I succeed on that.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a question. I'm proficient in maintenance tools, and I have expertise in technology. Does that mean I get 3 times my proficiency mod?
It would depend on the wording, I think.
It says if you have proficiency in maintenance tools, you can add your proficiency bonus to the check, or double your proficiency bonus if you are already proficient with technology. Oh, okay. So it's saying that you don't have to have maintenance tools.
So it's like a one or the other thing.
Yeah.
That sucks. That actually makes it harder for me, but whatever.
I mean, we have all our time, technically.
It's also only a DC 15 check.
It's not that easy, but yeah.
Well,
Let me
you get what,
double check
plus-
one more thing.
You get plus
It says
what?
I have advantage on checks to repair the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
So advantage. I don't know how many times you want me to roll. You said weeks.
Right, because you're also building your suits and everything too.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess how quick the ship is built. So life supports probably is the first thing.
Okay.
That's
21.
fixed.
Yep. Because each system has 10 mega hit points.
Oh well, that's up to max.
Yeah.
And then what, like sensors, I guess, was broken. So that's fixed.
Sensors don't exist.
Oh, we
Yeah,
don't
they're
have
not there
any-
at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what else was broken?
Everything else. Let's see.
No, everything was
the
at
high,
one.
the hypercapacitor you don't have.
I'm just gonna go to the ship so I
Life
can
support,
just go.
shield, generator, the umbiculus, and the arcane cannon and one heavy.
Okay, so communications, that's fixed.
Yeah.
And
24.
then
This is just
shield
shit.
generator.
Sure, shield generators are now fixed.
Look. That should fix everything.
And everything
Oh
is
no,
there
the
was
last
only,
one's
like,
not. The
there
last
was
one's
only
not.
there was only like one other thing to repair.
No,
Well,
he said the arcane
arcane
cannon
and heavy
the heavy
cannon.
cannon.
Yeah, so
Heavy
that
cannon.
means the 22 and the 30. 'Cause it's
Oh,
only two
after
things.
that?
and the umbiculus.
Okay,
And
so
ambiguous. So
you failed
one
to repair that.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. It took me a week to fix the bullshit.
Well, and then the mega hit points for the ship.
No. Yeah, how much is that? What's the max of that?
Max is
64.
64. So what's 21 by? So
It would
3
take
days.
you
4 days.
well,
4 days.
4
Yeah, 4
technically.
days,
Yeah.
yeah. At 3 days, it'll be nearly completely repaired, and just a little bit of repair on the last.
2, 3,
4.
4.
There you go.
Yep.
So a week and a half, I fixed the entire ship
Yep.
to maximum of its capacity.
Yes.
Not.
So what about that
Oh,
core?
and the cog.
Oh,
We'll just say
okay.
the rest.
We fixed
We'll
him?
say, yeah. We'll say the.
All right.
Yeah. We'll say. It
I only
takes
have to
you
roll a
basically almost-
5.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. I can't fail it.
Why? Because the
Because
chief engineer
it's a
thing?
because no. Here. Neural network.
Oh, I remember.
Technology. No, not that one. Not that one. Where is it? Novel intelligence. All right. So, no, whatever. One of them.
Wrong one again.
Yeah, one of these mega ones says if I roll and I get less than my gadgeteers plus intelligence level, just treat it as that roll. So it's a 10.
Which makes it a 20.
So you can't fail.
Yeah.
Wow.
What about the...
I'm a good
The
engineer.
cog has 44 megas and a light cannon. So it basically
44,
takes you
so
2 weeks.
3 days. So
Yeah,
2
it
weeks.
basically takes you 2 weeks to fix everything up.
Okay.
I believe,
what about install-
Blaze was saying, what about the computer core that we have?
Oh yeah.
That you're gonna have to take a little time to get everything integrated with that.
All right. And how much money are the 3 of us making?
I will figure that out.
So we'll say it's 2 weeks to fully fix up the ship. My suit is, I think it's a week to make, and I would assume yours is slightly less than that because it has less features than my suit does. No, it
I
does.
will.
Yours
I'm
uses
finding
of
how
your
long
own
it takes. Oh, it can be rebuilt with 10 days of work.
Rebuilt. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yours is that sucks.
Probably because mine is much bulkier and meant for fighting.
So you guys are gonna be basically spending about a month on it.
So that's another 2 weeks. So we're looking at 5 weeks minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more than a month, maybe a month and a half. Because then, like, also, as Syndra put into the chat, we have enough money to afford sensors with just the money we have because we got the ship on the cheap a little bit, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we got like a
We have
$1,000
$1,400
discount, which is
left.
basically,
Yeah, we
Do
can.
we have enough for sensors?
We do. It's 1,000.
And then
But
it's
do
like
we
a
have
couple
enough
days.
room? Okay, so after the first week, the ship should be repaired enough for us to sleep on it.
Yes.
How much time? How much are we spending in that first week, and then we'll know how much we have left to buy sensors because we have to pay for the week of not.
Remember,
living on the
3 of us are getting odd jobs around town. So 3 of us are basically learning about the town. We can assume that we're spending the time kind of like...
All right, so if this was like Pathfinder, I would have you guys roll profession or whatever for your thing to see how much you guys make. Because it might give us more or just cover our entire stay for the week. Because I don't know what the cost is, but that's up to the DM. He could just say you guys don't have to roll and it just
Yeah, I'm
covers
just
it.
gonna give you. You're covered, and you'll get a little extra.
Huzzah.
Do I get any money helping Mr. No Man fix shit? Because
No, that was part of the deal.
That was part of
Stop
the
trying to-
deal.
but I can
Stop
work
trying to
extra.
swindle.
I can
No.
work extra. We were here way longer than we thought.
Hypercapacitor 7,000.
Oh, that's expensive.
You can't afford that.
Hmm.
He
Right.
will give you a deal on sensors though.
Cool.
That's always nice. I mean, they're probably like broken, so we have to fix them. Here's some
I mean-
broken sensors.
I actually at this point prefer that we buy them broken because it's so easy to fix shit. For Rimbi.
Yeah,
I
how
mean, they
much is a
should work. They were
broken
working
sensor?
last time I was messing with
He's
them.
going to
but
give
now
them
they're
to you
not.
for 700.
All right.
Right.
So we have 700 gold at the moment.
So wait, I can
700
fix
gold
the sensor
credits.
and sell them. We could fix them and sell them. to make a profit. I'm just saying.
You also have to find buyers then.
Syndra, get that dress on. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Little black
Our
dress.
banner, open that robe a little.
I mean, the only reason I wear these is they are the proper robes of one that teaches the ways.
Bebop poop. What is
Hey, don't
love?
talk.
I can remove them. I have no nudity.
Oh, okay. To be fair, I can fail because it says I treat the result as. So my lowest I can roll is 10, which is still fair.
Right, which would be a failure, yeah.
Okay. I have so many options, guys. It's kind of ridiculous.
What
fine.
kind of things are you guys doing, trying to do around town to earn?
Oh, it would take
Literally
7 days
any
to install.
fucking job that will pay well. I don't care if I have to beat someone up. I have a rocket hammer.
Probably I'd aim for like manual labor mostly because it's probably easy. Though, probably even nowadays there's probably need for small bits of carpentry and stuff and like woodworking.
I mean, that would be artisan shit now at this point, right?
Well, I
So they'd be
assume
like, this was made by hand?
if they did have like a place where they're doing artists and stuff, I could help out there. I have carpenter's tools proficiency. So new system 7 days of work. Okay, wow.
I mean, you have 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But that's if it's a new system.
It's
As if you're
repla-
building.
Yeah, I'm not making you spend an entire another week.
Okay. Because it's like that's specifically about adding things after the fact. Because it's assuming
Yeah.
you bought something that worked.
There was a spot already for it. You're getting a refurbished one.
So basically, you pull them out. Put them back
look,
in.
it doesn't matter. We can
refurbish
have
them.
it in the ship. I can work on it while we're flying. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Joe.
not like...
Yes.
The whole job thing. Let me put it this way. I have 8 in wisdom and no Rimbi to stop me.
Yeah. Someone will
Oh,
probably
no.
hire you
It's an
hire you-
enforcer.
Sorcerer.
I mean, and there's an 8 in intelligence person that you could probably talk into.
Poor Banner.
Well,
He's
Banner
nasty.
already said what he wants to try to do.
Yeah.
No,
What
let's make
did
him-
you want to do, Swift?
Probably like delivery or or
Okay.
Very fast.
Under
Yeah.
the table delivery, like it needs
Well,
to be hand delivered. It can't go
Yeah,
through the
a
mail.
lot of this is
Yeah.
going to be
I'm pretty
You
sure
know.
we're like in the like a lawless section, pretty much. You know.
Well, not lawless.
Um,
There
You're
are
in a
rules.
smuggler's den.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not lawless. It's just
Question for
different
Josh.
rules.
Questionable laws.
Did Rimbi hack the engineering data
I
pack?
was going to talk to him. I was looking up for the rules right now.
Ah, okay.
Tim,
Die.
give me 5 intimidation checks.
All right. Does the last one get advantage?
What you cut out there?
Will I
Last
get
one get
advantage
advantage.
on the 5th one because of the suit?
Sure.
Damn.
4 and last one.
See, they got
Some
used,
days are pretty good.
they got used to him after the first couple of weeks. It's like, oh, it's just that guy again.
Oh, okay.
And you wanted to do that, so it's... I guess give me 5 carpentry checks.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Whittle.
121.
Jeez.
Not bad.
Okay, and
Can
we're
I
trying to
beg for
think-
money?
You already saved
I
us so
know.
much money on
I
the
know.
ship. Greedy.
And I'm trying to figure out what to have Blaze.
Initiative.
Can
Just
you imagine
violations.
Acrobatics,
these two
maybe.
coming back after a day of being gone and just like the ship looking 20
I'll-
mega
Dex?
points better?
An
Give me,
off dex and
either
dex save.
give me either stealth or acrobatic.
Hmm.
5 of whichever you want.
Oh my god.
It's like Rimbi in technology.
4.
You need to be in a circus, bro. Of course, that means your parents can die by falling from the trapezines, and then you're Robin. You don't want to be Robin.
Okay,
Look,
so
look, we don't know. Maybe his parents were in a circus and they died, and he ended up running away to the whack, and then ended up in.
And he found Banner. Banner's like Batman, just dumb.
Sure.
altogether, minus living expenses.
Which we only had to pay for a week.
Right. Well, yes.
Well, food too. We
yeah.
still need
Unless you're only
Does the
going to
replicator?
Oh, no. You know what? No, fuck that. That's like the third thing I'm going to do after the replicator is fixed.
Oh no. It's sweet rolls.
Everything tastes like sweet rolls. That comes out
And
of
no one can fix it. He's the engineer.
it.
I'm glad I don't need to eat.
I
mean,
will
can-
say that'll take a combination of you and Syndra.
Oh.
To do what? To make it sweet rolls?
Yes, I will say you using prestidigitation
Come on, Syndra.
because you can
I
alter
fixed this shit.
flavors.
Yesterday there was a hole right there.
There you go. I clicked it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
What I will actually allow you is you can create a limited flavor menu.
All right, cool. So it's like sweet rolls 1, sweet rolls 2, sweet rolls 3.
And they're all
chicken
different
sweet
flavors.
Spaghetti sweet roll.
You know what I'll do? I would ask everybody for one flavor that they liked. So we would have 4 different flavors.
You're actually going to have 5 flavors to choose from.
Oh, but Banner doesn't count, right? I'll just pick. I won't ask Banner. I'll just pick wood.
Well, no, I'm still saying you have 5 flavors to choose from. And Syndra is the one who actually makes the flavor.
All right,
You're
that's fair.
you're making
Syndra,
it.
You pick the flavors.
Yeah, you're making it capable of taking it and keeping the programming in for it. She's deciding what the flavors are.
Well, obviously, it's still gonna be a sweet roll flavor. Period.
Yes.
Just 'cause
Thank
of
you,
the-
baby. Thank you. Love you.
for the boys.
I would imagine Wrekyur would want like medium rare steak. And I think the cat boy would want fish, some kind of fish.
Yeah. Seafood.
And I would imagine Syndra is probably one of those people that likes a rose tea, kind of like an herbal taste instead of like a overpowered sweetness. But I don't know. And Banner doesn't
Fried rice. Pork fried rice.
Okay. And Banner doesn't matter. Give him leaves.
Leaves. I don't eat leaves.
So
Jeez,
on
rude.
our replicator, there's like little icons of like, oh, this is like this nice little fried rice, and this is a sweet roll, and then like
It's
there's
our
still
faces.
dinner.
It's our
It
faces.
still comes out looking like a pellet.
And then there's one that just is a piece of wood, and that's the default flavor.
Yeah, it still comes out looking like a pellet, but it has the flavor.
It comes out looking like a rat turd, right? Like
Think of like a big hamster pellet.
Oh jeez.
I do want to hack the device, so that's a data roll for me. Okay. The rules are on page 124. They don't give DCs or anything. That's up to you. But the way it works is that it's like lockpicking, just like Lightning said. But then after you do it, if you fail, you roll a d6. On a d6, for all of them, the device locks down and you can't make any other attempts. Now, certain devices, as a DM, you can decide, like, 3, 4, 5, and 6 lock it down.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it works.
It's too bad I didn't
Gotcha.
take that other spell because I was like, Rimbi will have that covered.
I will. I will.
By
It can't
the
lock down
way-
for me. It can't.
You were
Okay.
gonna tell us how much money we made, and then we got
1,000.
distracted.
Each?
Oh, okay.
And that's with the minus the expenses
Is that each or together?
all together.
Okay.
You know what I
Oh.
like about this group?
1,700.
I really like about this group is the fact that we all came from shit ass like backwoods world. So we're like, we're in this together, guys. I don't like you, but it's just how it is.
You were mildly
that-
annoying, but technically sufficient.
Accurate.
All right. Is someone keeping track of that? Like, we could put that in the bag of holding if someone's not
We
taking.
just put that under the gold section of the bag of holding because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's like little icons, right? So if someone wants to update it, I don't know how much we have. I haven't been tracking it.
I have 15 gold pieces.
I mean,
The-
as a group, because we sold, but we had money
The
left. from
party
selling.
has 1,700.
is that
Yeah,
with
yeah.
everything?
Oh, that's it. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
add
far,
1,700.
Oh, I put it in there.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
if you want to
okay.
try to sell off stuff, you can.
Oh,
We can
wait.
figure
I
that
mean,
out.
we have a
It's a spirit.
ton of magic items, but I think we should keep it. That's good bartering gifts. When we visit people, we'd be like, "Hey, look at this goblet. It's a rat goblet. What does it do?"
Let me tell you what it does. But first,
Let me
let's
show you
make
what
a
it does.
deal.
Let's make a deal.
This staff, don't worry, it's not talking about you.
Oh,
Anyways, so just to remind you, I have the hacker. I don't know what the DC is, and I'm gonna roll data. I'm
Wow.
pretty sure 29 gets me into it.
You will get into it.
Do I get access to all their dirty stuff? I want their engine specs and shit like that because they had a much more sophisticated ship than we do.
They had
Yeah.
a very expensive ship.
Yeah. Let me see what.
And
And their bank account.
I'm not.
No,
gonna
you
sell
don't get
them
their
out.
bank
They were-
account.
They were good. They were good to us. I'm not gonna sell them out.
Yeah, but you don't get their bank account.
mean, they
Where
had-
the hell was?
Well, I'm also interested to know what kind of weapons they had, and I would like
That's
to
page
make that.
190.
And
Thank
I
you.
would like. Well, I mean, like, and I would like to know how to do that matrix shit. Like, if we could have. Our
Oh
own
yeah,
matrix.
it's on the same page as your guy's ship.
Yep.
La,
that's
la,
all.
la, la. Okay, so they had slightly better engines than your ships does. Yours has a class 2. They had a class 3. And
Their
They
ship was
also had
faster
a-
as well.
yeah, they had better impulse, not by
Yeah.
a lot, but a little bit. And they also had a cloaking device.
Ooh.
Oh, can I get the specs on the cloaking dice? Like, would I be able to craft something like that if I got the right components?
I mean, per the rules, you do. It's just like it costs a lot.
I'm asking him.
Yeah, it
like-
would still cost a decent amount to do.
Yeah.
Like even if I built it, like if I just bought the stuff, it's
It's still gonna, yeah, because even the components to build a cloaking device is.
But it's cheaper, I would assume, than buying a cloaking device.
It would be a bit cheaper.
I would bring this to the group, and I would show them the pad, and I would tell them all because it's the first time they've all seen me have this pad. And I go, actually, the only person that knows is Catboy, because he saw me. He
Yeah.
did a perception check that time. He didn't say anything, and I'll say, well, Banner already knows this, but I'd like to come clean. I stole from Ash and his group a few weeks back. Rimbi has like a fucking scraggy beard at this point, and he would have oil and grease in places, but Syndra keeps cleaning him.
Yeah.
So he doesn't. And you can see he's still like pretty fucking sad about not having patches. And he just goes, I stole this from them, and I have the specs for their ship. They have something. They have two things that seem to be of great use to us eventually. They have better engines than we do. Faster. Not significantly better, but better nonetheless. And something else that I think would be of great use to us. a cloaking device. Brother, I'm sorry. Cloaking is stealth.
Yes, I know.
He probably knows.
Oh,
Like
right. The
sneaking,
simulation. I apologize.
or
They were difficult to deal with.
Syndra would probably understand it like casting invisibility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
And not being able to
assume
be seen.
I assume Swift would be like, I know how to do that. I think I could make it if we had the components. It would not be cheap. It's maybe something we can work towards. But I feel there's going to be a day that we get the ire of the mistress. And we might need it.
we are already planning something against her. It does sound like she's not the only power in this sector of space, but the most powerful one. Which means that we should be on
I
guard.
doubt this ship could face her.
I would not want to fight a god regardless. I think our plans are not to fight her directly, but to...
It's to kill her. Well, take her out and bring her back, remember? She has to be re-emerged with Fedor for him to survive.
Yes, but I don't think a direct fight would work. We must be...
We have no information.
Yes, we must be tricky, perhaps.
Now that the ship is completely built... Oh, and, brother,
Yeah.
there's a gift for you in your room. I finished it. I hope you like it. I followed what you said. The
Wait,
frame, the suit.
You actually built that.
Yes.
That's
Thanks
not
to-
good for other people.
Well, thanks to your great idea, I also built one for myself. It works differently, but it's because of you. So I'd like to thank you. You and then Alice shows up. Alice probably looks differently than she did before because she's actually much more sophisticated now. Her in comparison,
She's wearing a
Her
sexy
AI
dress now.
I mean, it's up to her. She's an AI. She is a legit AI at this point. She's not a VI. She is a legit AI at this point, and she has literally all the knowledge of all languages, and she's pretty sophisticated at this point. So I would imagine she pops up and she would say something along the lines of, "Yes, it would increase your combat capability of blah 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 blah." And I would just be like, "Yes, Alice. He's not gonna care."
You're right.
But I think that's something we can work towards. I do think information is what we're lacking, and because of that, while we're traveling, if you guys don't need me, I'll be working on the AI core, the one that we got with what was his name again? Anthrax.
Ash, I think it was.
Ash Anthrax. That's such a weird name.
Close enough.
I can try and help you with it. I don't know if my magic will work on it, but I can try.
It's gonna take some time. It went through a long time in the dead zones. I don't know what we'll be able to get off of it. We're talking 2,000 years of damage.
Information about the mistress is the best we can look for, I guess, rather than actually useful tactical data. Something that can at least give us a starting area. Perhaps where her old base of operations was. Some place that we can look into things.
Well, one thing I think is for sure is that we don't have enough money to do what we need.
No,
Getting the ship was lucky on our part. The amount of work we've had to put into fixing it. I can't imagine what it would cost it brand new.
Well, I'll focus on getting the AI core. You guys focus on that aspect. And hopefully we can, when I'm done, we will have the information we need. And the money will come in the meantime. I hope. I think.
Perhaps, as an idea, is once we figure out a place to go to, we can use that to earn more money, taking things or people to the location we're heading to. and therefore earn money for when we get there.
Suppose we
There is
could
another-
look for
Yes.
transport jobs.
If it's where we're heading to anyway, it would be helpful.
We could also go and talk to the gnomes.
It might
I-
take a while to get there because of all the dead magic zones between us and them.
And I also worry that the majority of the gnomes most likely serve the mistress. You remember in our
No,
village that there were many more gnomes than all the other races. I assume that in the gnome territory, it will be more under the mistress's purview.
Then maybe our goal should be to find out who would be her worshippers, or Fedor's worshippers. It would be beneficial for us to gather a force, a support network behind us.
Can I make a data, like,
Maybe have an army.
can we use the pad that we have to look into the data of, like,
I mean, our ship is fixed at this
Yeah.
point.
I'm saying to look
And
into
Nebulous actually wanted to talk to you before you leave.
I didn't think we were leaving. I figured this was like the night
Okay.
before we were leaving. And
Well, I
everything's
mean,
fixed,
but
all the
yeah,
jobs are
right.
done.
He knows that you're pretty much done with him. Is what I mean.
Okay, so he wants to speak like now.
Yeah.
Okay.
perhaps we should take care of that next time.
Well, it's going to be very quick. Basically, he's going to give you some information on where you can find some of the followers
Oh,
of Fedor.
Is
that's
That's
very
convenient.
helpful.
I'm going to ask him just because I am curious. Are Fedor and the Mistress the only ones worshipped currently?
There are deities in some of the backwater planets that are worshipped, mainly stars of their realm. Some other powerful creatures are worshipped as deities, like some of the eternal dragons.
Where we came from was very religious, but I understand how there were some that were less devout. How devout are the people of these worlds? Just as a curiosity.
Those who follow the mistress do follow her with fervor, but she does rule with an iron hand.
Ah. Good to know.
That's why I earlier mentioned that be careful who you mention the Divine One's name to.
I will very sadly say my goodbyes to Patches, as this will probably be the last time I see it. It would be an emotional thing. I'm not gonna roleplay it. But he'd say goodbye, and then I'd walk over to the gnome, and I will hand him over the notepad, the tablet that we had originally, not the one I stole, the original one. And what I did is, over the last couple of nights, I would have Alice update the tablet with like the history that I've read, with the knowledge. And I give that to him, and I say, this has everything that I was able to gather from Fedor's personal place before he left this universe, before he made the pocket dimension that we come from. And I'll also hand him the gear, the finger gear, and I'll say, he's alive. It's our duty to make sure he stays that way.
That is great news. Hopefully the contacts I gave you can be some help. Unfortunately, much of our people have been swayed to her side.
It is understandable.
She's a part of him.
Yes, but a very dark part. Well,
Take care of Patches.
Will do. I wish you well in your travels. And if you need anything else, remember, you can always come
Also.
back here.
Yes. Rimbi's gonna leave, and his brother would probably know, but Rimbi's gonna go cry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Wrekyur is even a little
I mean, he
warned
helped,
by
yeah.
that. Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, it was
it was
dream.
both.
They
Yeah, it
worked
was
together.
both of you guys who combined to make it.
I mean, when we leave, Wrekyur would have been wearing his suit. He had the visor down.
I'm gonna go over to Syndra and just ask. I'm confused. Didn't they only know patches for a couple of months? To be this
They
emotionally
spent
attached.
so much time working on it, though. It was much longer than that.
Ah. Huh.
It's 50 years. 50 years, bro.
Wrekyur's not that old.
No. But he was the one that was in the blacksmith. I did the designing after my brother
Yeah.
died. Or it was 20 years, because after my brother died.
I mean, all things do die and pass away.
Not
Meetings.
now, Banner. Shut up, Banner.
Meetings.
Not now. Not now. no.
If
I'll be
only I
like,
took the silence spell.
actually,
Oh no!
I throw this, I hold this in my hand and activate it. Anti-sound.
Anti-sound.
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
No, I wouldn't do that. I would go, Alice, do me a favor, play that music that you like really loud.
Play funky music, Gnome boy.
No.
Not that one. That's the wrong one. That's personal time.
Yeah, it would be like Rimbi would be super emotional, like not like Rimbi at all, for a little bit.
But we will leave it at that. We will say during the time you are on the planet, you are also able to spend your earnings. So if there is gear that you guys want to get,
Shit costs too much, yo.
they taste like sweet rolls. Swift asked in the game, what does Rimbi's tears taste like?
Well, I
Salty
didn't see
sweet
that.
rolls.
I'm comforted by the gesture on the cheek. Just like, oh.
The sandy scratchiness of his tongue.
It's like, it's patches.
Oh no!
So during our time off between next session, feel free to spend monies. You know, communicate with each other how much you're
I
to
think
spend.
you underestimate how much like everything fucking costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even get a basic gun.
I'm saying if there's any small things, you can get them.
I mean, I'm assuming he's the stuff that we needed for character progression.
Well, we
that he-
can
yeah.
talk,
is
you know.
done,
Yeah.
right? Like the Magnus Opum that I have and the laser sword. Those are part of my character, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't fight without them. You know, like.
Well, I don't think Joe's gonna give me a wreck gun.
You have a hammer. Be happy. Right?
That's why I said we need money because we're poor. Hire us. We'll do anything. Sometimes.
You guys will have chances to earn more money. Don't worry.
Oh man, maybe I can maybe I could make a virus that will black out an entire town. So that we
Oh,
can go and do a
no.
job.
And just rob everything.
I don't think this is a good idea, Rimbi.
Shut up! Shut up!
What,
Become the Galaxy's most wanted.
what
you
would
know.
your mother say?
Hey,
Oranges. Okay.
that virus crashed their
Oh.
entire computer system. The whole city was offline.
Wait,
Well,
There
I mean,
was-
Tiv rolled like
Sidra?
retardedly good.
Syndra, do me a favor.
What's that?
I got a
Do need to roll
16.
charisma?
The extra slot that was open
No,
for flavors,
agreed,
make
it's
it
wood.
oranges.
It's wood. He agreed it's wood.
I mean, I made a joke that it was wood.
Make it oranges.
Anyway,
No,
Anyway.
it's actually, you know what it is? It's the cream soda, like an orange cream soda kind of thing.
Okay. Anyway,
It's ice cream. It's ice cream fucking flavor.
we will end it. We pretty much have made up the time that we started late now.
Yes.
So I hope tonight's session was fun for everyone and all our viewers. You guys got a lot done.
I mean,
It was shit.
it helps. It helps doing 21 points of mega HP in one hit. Because
Indeed.
that's 3 times faster than anyone else can fix the ship.
You are Scotty.
I mean, I don't know what I am, but I'm good. That's
OG Scotty.
With
the
just
one who
spit
invented
and
the-
glue, you like put it back together. It was like, Pluck! There you go. It's fixed.
Who put this thing
Ridiculous.
together? This is unoptimal. I can take this off here and I modify it and put it over here.
No. You put this here, and this will carry the 2 much better.
Who designed these things?
Anyway,
Inefficient.
do you want to lead our...
But yeah, let's go ahead and do our outros. We will start with Blaze.
you can find me here every other week. Fridays when we're doing 7 days. And that's about it for now.
Lightning.
Hi. I play with, the call, they're here and here, but that doesn't translate to the other thing. Unfunnyone, Josh, he's doing a Call of Cthulhu game. We're moving on to season 2. It's possibly some kind of Eastern dragon? We don't know. Tiv is also there. It's on Mondays, a little bit after this show. It's like 5:35-ish. That's Pacific time for the real people in the world. And then there's obviously this game. Friday is Fallen's game. It's Undead. We didn't do it this week because reasons. Hopefully we'll be there next week. And very soon, hopefully, we're going to be having our modern day D&D that Mads is DMing up on YouTube. And also we play with, again, with the cameras. It's Tanis, myself, Tiv, and Will and Graham. And we're playing Divinity Original Sin on Saturdays. And we're role-playing it. And we're getting close to being done with the opening act. Very close.
Whoa.
Okay, Tiv.
Hi. Lightning pretty much spouted most of the things I'm in, but I stream myself over at twitch.tv/Devolic. And, yep.
Unfunny.
Hi, you can check me out. Mondays.
Always
I play
do.
Hey. Mondays we do Call of Cthulhu, like Lightning said. Season 1 ended. Season 2 we did like a in between session where we leveled people up. We did small RP things. We joked around a lot. We spent like a good half of it joking around. But just to give you an idea, the beginning of the season was they were informed that there was a dragon sighted somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean, and they will be going on a ship to go see what's going on.
Not a spaceship, though. It's a regular ship.
Not a spaceship, just a regular ship. And on Tuesdays you can catch. I play video games, as well as on Fridays. On Thursdays, I play over on the Delric channel. I play another gnome because I'm short in real life. This one's a little different. The Rimbi's kind of an asshole. The other one's kind of just a broken dude right now. Other than that, check out Tiv's stuff. He streams a lot now. And
Quarantine!
and Tantus has been streaming a good amount too lately. So, thank you,
Tantus.
Yeah, I've been streaming a lot. If you're looking for more RPG shows that I'm running on Tuesdays, you can catch at 10 a.m. EST. Records of Evil, the lawful evil D&D game in a modern setting, modern Faerun. And then at 2 p.m. that afternoon is Legacies of Kain, the Vampire the Masquerade game. If you're also looking, there's the D&D meets Magic the Gathering game on Thursdays at 8 p.m. That's Children of Wrath. And of course, I've been streaming. I'm trying to finish up my Stellaris game, and then I've got RimWorld 2 that I've been doing a bunch of. There's probably other couple of games that are kind of going to float around in my selection of stuff, and everything else that I'm pretty much involved with, it's kind of been mentioned, like the Divinity 2.
Divinity Original Sin 2.
God, I will never get that right. Ever. Brain no work good for that. Jump.
Power down.
And you'll find me here on Tansis's channel. I will see everyone Thursday for Children of Wrath. Following next Saturday with more discussing tabletop. And in 2 weeks, I'll see everyone for more grinding gears. Till then, stay healthy and safe, everyone.
We're gonna make all
Buttholes.
the money forever and then kill everybody.